Dear, dear student, today we discuss a new technique, chromatography GC. GC means gas chromatography. In previous lecture, some chromatographic technique we already taught, discuss about that, like HPC, TLC, ion exchange, column, and so on. Today we discuss on GC. This is the advanced technique in chromatographic, and this is also used in separation of the mixture. In this use, some gases on high temperature, hydrogen, helium, argon, nitrogen, and so on, and use a oven also, because in this technique mobile phase is gas, so we can say this technique is gas chromatography. Introduction. Gas chromatography. Mobile phase carrier is gas. Usually this gas used to nitrogen, hydrogen, helium, argon. Mobile phase in liquid chromatography is liquid, but gas chromatography mobile phase is gas. Now today we discuss gas chromatography. Requires analyze to be either naturally volatile or can be converted to a volatile derivative. Gas chromatography useful in the separation of small organic and inorganic compound. This technique is used in separation for small organic and inorganic compound. Mobile phase is gas, but stationary phase, we can say two phases are in chromatography, mobile and stationary. Gas chromatography having gas is the mobile phase, but in stationary phase, gas liquid partition chromatography, non-volatile liquid bonded to soil support, gas solid chromatography under wettest solid particle, and bonded phase gas chromatography, chemical layer chemical bonded to solid support. Gas liquid, gas solid and bonded. This is the bonded phase. This is the bonded phase gas chromatography. Chemical layer chemically bonded to solid support. This is the carbon layer. Carbon layer is the chemical layer. And this is the fused silica. Fused silica covered by the carbon layer. So chemical layer chemically bonded to pores. And this is the magnified pores in activated carbon. This is zeolite molecules sieve. This is oxygen, and this is the aluminum silicon, aluminum for silicon. One aluminum and one silicon combined for oxygen. This is the tetrahedral geometry. And this is the open cavity. And this is the octahedron oriented. Cube octahedron. Gas chromatography. This is the instrument. Introduction of this introduction. First upon all, we introduce to instrument. Instrumentation. Process volatile liquid or gas injected through a spectrum into heated pot. This is the volatile gas or volatile liquid or gas. When they can say gas liquid chromatography, then mobile phase liquid. Liquid are used, but in gas, that gas used. Volatile liquid or gas injected through a septum into heated pot. Heated pot. Column oven dot as heated pot. And injector pot. This is the injector pot. and this is the injector oven, and carrier gas is also here, and silicon rubber septum. Sample rapidly evaporates and it pulled through the column with carrier gas. Sample pulled through the column rapidly evaporate because the oven temperature is 0 to 400 degrees centigrade. So easily evaporate and pulled through the column with carrier gas. Sample are go through the column by the carrier gas. Carrier gas is hydrogen, helium, organelle, nitrogen. Column is heated to provide sufficient vapor pressure to elevate analytes, and separate analytes flow through a heated detector or observation. The mixture here in the temperature, low temperature is easily melt, and high melting point is after some time melt, so easily separate out by the temperature. Here is the chamber is known as the column oven. This is the column which is made by the stainless steel. This is the Teflon, and this is the detector oven, and this is the detector. It's the exit, and detector is the detect in a graphical form on computer desktop. Open tubular column, commonly used in gas chromatography, high resolution, shorter analysis time and greater sensitivity, low sample capacity. Increasing resolution, narrow columns that increasing resolution. Columns are narrow, then resolution is increased. So we use high resolution that we can use column are narrow. This is the sample flow on this path, and this is the diameter is 0.1 to 0.53 mm. Resolution is proportional to root n, where n is increased directly with column length. This is the column in spherical, easy to generate long, 10 second of meter length, narrow columns to maximize resolution. Now open tubular column. Open tubular column increasing resolution, also is increasing resolution. This is the increased resolution. Sample is first is the this. Sample is this 1,3-dichlorobenzoin. Second is the 1,4-dichlorobenzene. Third is the secondary butyl benzene, and fourth is the 1,2-dichlorobenzene. And this is the detector response. 0.32 mm and 0 to 5.25 mm. 32 and 25. Decrease the diameter. Here diameter is the this, and here is this. Decrease the diameter. When increase the resolution. Diameter decrease, then resolution increase. But in this increase column length, increase resolution. Column length is increased, the resolution is also increased. Open tubular column, increasing resolution, increase stationary phase thickness, and increase resolution to really eluting compounds. Increase stationary phase thickness. Stationary phase thickness is increasing that, increasing resolution of yearly eluting compounds. This is the compounds. This is the signal of compounds which is detect on the detector, and this is also increase in capacity factor and reduce peak telling, but also decrease stability stationary phase. Now we discuss choice to liquid chromatography, stationary phase. Based on like dissolves, liquid that mobile phase is liquid. Based on like dissolve like dissolve like. This is the solution, like dissolve like this is the solution. non-polar column for the non-polar solvent, and strongly polar column for the strongly polar solvent. Non-polar for non-polar and polar for polar. The reduced bleeding to stationary phase, bond covalently attached to silica and covalently cross-linked to itself. This is the compound diphenyl dimethyl polysiloxane. This is the polarity and this is the temperature. This is the next compound. This is the next compound. The common stationary phase capillary gas chromatography. Gas chromatography instrumentation, the packed column, greater sample capacity, broader peaks, longer retention time and less resolution. Packed column. When column is packed, then greater sample capacity. Sample capacity is greater, high, broader peaks, longer retention time and less resolution. Improve resolution by using small uniform particle size, open tubular column, and this is the packed tuberculum. Comparison between open and packed. Packed column, the major advantage and used is for large scale or preparative purification. Packed column used in large scale, industrial scale. Purification may be in the kilogram or greater range. This is the packed column. Oil refinery, separate fraction of oil for petroleum product. This is the column, packed column. Packed column. Petroleum gas inhale, gasoline, kerosene, diesel, industrial fuel, 400 degrees centigrade temperature. And this is the furnace, this is the card oil. Used for the large scale in industries. Retention time. Order of elevation is mainly determined by volatility. Least volatile is equal to most retained. Most retained is a least volatile. Polar compound like as alcohol are the least volatile and will be the most retention on the GC system. In tabulation, polarity of the solute, non-polar, weak intermediate polarity, strong intermediate polarity, strong polar. So this is the example of this type of the solute. Second factor is similar in polarity between compound and stationary phase. Retention index, describing column performance. Can manipulate or adjust retention time by changing polarity of solution, stationary phase. Can use these retention time differences to classify or rate column performance. Compare relative retention time between compounds and how they change between columns. Can be used to identify unknowns. Describing column performance. Retention index based on the difference in the number of the carbon. Linear alkane corresponding retention time. Unknown. This is the I is equals to, this is the formula for the retention index. Provide a means to compare the performance to different column. This is the increase the polarity. Increase the polarity. This is the organic compounds. This is the retention index. Increase the polarity, increase the index, retention index. Temperature and pressure programming. Improving column efficiency. Temperature programming. Temperature is raised during the separation. Increase solute vapor pressure and decrease retention time. Temperature gradient improves in solution while also decreasing retention time. improving column efficiency, pressure programming, increase pressure, increase flow of mobile phase, and increase flow, decrease retention time. When diameter curves indicate that column efficiency is related to flow rate. This is the 1 diameter curve. This is the plate height in millimeter and linear velocity is centimeter per second. For the gases hydrogen, neon and nitrogen, this is type of the curve. Pressure is rapidly reduced at the end of the run. Time is not wasted waiting for the column to cool, useful for analytes that decompose at high temperature. Gas chromatography, carrier gas is the nitrogen, helium, nitrogen or argon also. Helium. Why use helium in this technique? Most common and compatible with most detectors. Better resolution. Solute diffuse rapidly, smaller mass transfer term. Why we use nitrogen? Nitrogen is lower detection limit for a flame ionizer detector, lower resolution and solute diffusion. And hydrogen for fastest separation can catalytically react with unsaturated compound on metal surface, cannot be used with mass spectrometers, form explosive mixture with air, better resolution. Solute diffuse rapidly, smaller mass transfer form. Flow rate is increased. Nitrogen, helium, hydrogen flow rate is so high. In this, diffusion coefficient is hydrogen is so high. So flow rate is high, then diffusion of coefficient is also high. So hydrogen are better in this. Sandwich injection. Separate sample with air bubbles and solvent. In this we can see that this part of this air, this is the solvent and this is the sample. This is the air and this is the air. Air, sample, air, solvent, air. This is the glass barrel. Air bubble prevents depletion of most volatile compounds before sampling injections incomplete. Solvent is used to push out sample, but bubble prevent mixing. Finally, air bubble push out solvent. Gas tight syringe is required for gas sample. Injection volume is typically 0.1 to 2 microliter. Sandwich injection port. Sandwich injection port. This is the here. This is the septum. In previous instruments we can say that septum part. This is the inject here. Needle valve and injection prone to this path. Inject here. This is the two vent. Sample evaporation zone. Evaporation zone, it means more temperature. Sample easily evaporate on the temperature. Heated metal wall. This is the heated metal wall. Selenized glass inner. Mixing chamber. Split point. And there are this path. Flow controller, pressure regulator and needle valve to vent. Here is oxygen scrubber, hydrocarbon trap, molecular sieves and carrier gas. Carrier gas passed in this pore. Molecule sieves and hydrocarbon trap and oxygen scrubber and this way to go. Here is go to flow controller and here is go to in the vent. But in flow controller gone to the sample evaporation. After that sample, here is sample is inject here and here is the evaporation of the sample. After that sample is mixture in this palace and the mixture is go through the chromatographic column. So inject rapidly in 1 second. Through septum into evaporating zone. Inject temperature in kept high 350 degrees centigrade for fast evaporation. Rapid gas flow carrier sample to mixing chamber for complete vaporization and complete mixing before entering column. Split injection. Delivery is only 0.2 to 2% for sample to the column. Split ratio is 50 to 1, 50 raised to 1 and 600 raised to 1. Sample discard. For sample where analytes of interest are greater than 0.1 of the sample. Best resolution is the obtained with smaller amount of sample. Is greater than equal to 1 microliter to greater than equal to 1 microgram. Each compound 0.5 ml to gas volume. Here is note and this is the micro mu. Note quantitative split, note constant. This is the syringe. This is the septum. This is the septum per is 102 ml per minute and 1 ml2 per minute. And this is the 350 degrees centigrade. Split vent is here and column is all. After that going to column. Remainder of the sample is flushed from injector port to column. And after mixing pressure regulator here. After mixing pressure regulator controls the fraction of sample discarded. Splitless injection. This is the splitlet injection. Injection temperature is lower than 220 degrees centigrade, 40 degrees centigrade below the boiling point of the solvent. Large volume, 2 microliter to injected slowly. This is the injected larger volume. Don't want broad peaks. Lower temperature traps solvent in the narrow band at head to column and raise temperature to vaporize sample and start separation. Splitlet injection. Solvent trapping significantly improved performance of the splitless injection. Initial larger temperature of column during injection keeps largely volume into the narrow band. Chromatography is initiated by rising column temperature. Cold trapping. Condense solute in narrow band at the beginning of the column by using an initial temperature 150 degrees centigrade below boiling point of the solute of the interest without solvent trapping and with solvent trapping. This is the time of this graphical is without solvent trapping. This is the with solvent trapping. Without is sharp peak, but this is the broad peak. This is the difference you can say here. On column injection, warming column in initiating chromatography. This is the lower initial column temperature to prevent sample decomposition, and here is the raised temperature to volatile sample and start separation. Quantitative and qualitative and quantitative analysis. Detector. Now we discuss on detector. Mass spectrometer and Fourier transform infrared spectrometer, mass spectrometer and FTIR can identify compound as part of the GC system, gas chromatography system. Compared spectrum with library of spectra using a computer. Compare retention time between reference sample and anode. Use multiple column with different stationary phase. Co-evaluate the known and unknown and measure changes in peak area. The area of a peak proportional to the quantity of the compound. Area of Gaussian peak 1.064 into 10 into peak height into W half. Here is the peak area. Here is the peak height. we use peak height. This is the peak height. Then 1.064 into peak height. Peak height is this into W half. Peak area increase proportional to concentration of standard. If unknown, standard have to identical retention time, same compound. Thermal conductivity detector. Measure amount of the compound leaving column by its ability to remove heat. He has high thermal conductivity, so the presence of any compound will lower the thermal conductivity, increasing temperature of the filament. As heat is removed from filament, the resistance R and filament changes, cause the changes in the electrical signal that can be measured. Response to all compounds universal. Signal changes in response to flow at mobile phase and any impurities present, not very sensitive. This is the thermal conductivity detector. Gas flow in, here gas flow in, and this is the filament, and this is the block, and this is the circuit, and gas flow out. Based on Ohm's law. Ohm's law is equals to V is equals to IR. Here V is equals to voltage and I is equals to R is equals to resistance. Ohm's law, monitored potential V is potential and I is current and R is the resistance. Flame ionomer detector. In this detector we use flame. Mobile phase is relieving the column mixed with H2A and air and burned in the flame. Respond to almost all organic compounds and has good limits to detection. This is the flame ionizer detector. This is the air inlet and hydrogen inlet and gas flow from column in this. Air diffuser, gas insulation, and this is the ignition coil, and this is the flame. This is the flame. So we can say this is flame ionizer detector. Electron capture detector. Sensitive to halogen containing and other electronegative compounds based on the capture of electrons by electronegative atom. Compounds ionized by beta rays from radioactivity. This is the example of the 63 nickel, and extremely sensitive is approximately 5 fragments per second. The steady current flow to electrons dispersed by compounds with high electron affinity. This is the column element, and this is the electrodes, and marked up gas as inlet here, and this is the outlet here. This is the electron capture detector. Mass spectrometry. Mass spectrometry depend on the mass of E by A. Mass detector choice but expensive. Sensitive and provide approach to identify analyte. Selected ion monitoring. Monitor specific mass of the charge M by Mz compared to scanning over complete spectra. Simplifies complex chromatogram. Increase sensitivity by 10 to the power 2 to 10 to the power 3. Other detectors are these: flame photometric detector, photoionizer detector, sulfur nitrogen chemiluminescence detector, and sample preparation. Sample preparation are important for that. Transform sample into from suitable for analysis. Extraction concentrations, removal interesting species and chemically transforming. And solid phase micro extraction, extract analytes from the complex mixture without solvent. Use fused silica fiber coated with stationary phase. Stationary phase similar to those used in gas chromatography. Expose fiber to sample to extract compound and then inject fiber into gas chromatography to evaporate analytes. Purge and prep. Remove volatile analytes from liquids or solid. Concentrate sample and transfer to gas chromatography. Goal is to remove 100% analytes. This is the adsorption tube. Adsorption tube is the strongest adsorbent, stronger adsorbent, moderate adsorbent. The selenized glass wool. This is the pulse gas. Injection ports, sample wires, and this is the oven. Bubble pulse gas helium through heated sample to evaporate analytes. Analytes are captured on adsorbent column. Connect part to GC mass, GC, and heat column to 200 degree centigrade to transfer analytes to GC. Methods development GC. How to choose a procedure particular problem. Many satisfactory solutions order to which decision should be sure. Consider goal of the analysis, sample preparation, detector, column injection, goal of the analysis, quantitative versus quantitative, qualitative versus quantitative, resolution versus sensitivity, precision versus time, and interest versus in a specific analytes. Sample preparation, clean up a complex sample is essential, garbage in and garbage out. Choosing the detector, detect specific analytes for everything in the sample sensitivity, identify the unknown MS FTIR. How to choose a procedure for the particular problem. Sealing the column, consider the stationary phase, column diameter and length, stationary phase thickness, match column polarity to sample polarity. To improve resolution, use a longer column, narrow column, and different stationary phase. Choosing the injection method, split less on column injection. Split injection is best for the high concentration sample. Split less injection is best for the very dilute solution, and column injection is best for the quantitative analytes and thermally unstable compounds. Okay, this is the gas chromatography. This is so long because I must finish in the lecture, and there are enough time. So you prepare your PDF notes by help of PDF file and complete your assignment. In this technique, I think one topic is a GC liquid, gas liquid chromatography, GLC. Is approximate same as GC because the mobile phase is liquid. So we discuss in next lecture, I think. Thank you so much. My channel, you should like, share and subscribe our chemistry class and to continue with me. Thank you so much.